Look at this landscape. The physical ground beneath us is giving way to rising seas and systemic environmental collapse. Simultaneously, racks of corporate servers harvest our nervous systems through algorithmic extraction. We are caught in a modern squeeze, trapped between an environment that is failing and a digital abyss that never sleeps. Our default response to this squeeze is to play the hero. We try to act as if one person could single-handedly patch a dying planet or outprocess a trillion-dollar data farm. Because we cannot mathematically save the world from these dual threats, the resulting exhaustion breaks us. We stop looking for solutions and start looking for an escape. That escape is the seamless mirror, a simulation offering a frictionless, perfected version of your life while the real world burns. It pacifies us with the illusion of climate solutions requiring no sacrifice and connection requiring no vulnerability. It blocks out the mess. Warning tone. The mirror works by making your flawed, friction-filled soul feel redundant compared to the simulation. It convinces you that you never had a self worth keeping in the first place. Surviving this era requires intentionally breaking that illusion of separation. You have to choose the pain of reality over the comfort of the machine. For decades, we've organized our lives around Joseph Campbell and his concept of the monomyth, the hero's journey. It's the map we desperately try to follow. That map operates on a satisfying closed loop of trials, atonement, and returning to a healed world. But this map fails today. You cannot reconcile with a dying environment or a digital landscape that never pauses. The gap is permanent. This requires a different archetype, the Rift Forger. This figure carries no weapon and entirely abandons the goal of sewing the fracture shut. The Rift Forger focuses on keeping the tear alive as a doorway. He creates a hearth where others can gather around the heat of the fracture without being destroyed by the disaster. Practically, this begins with the Scar Synod, a community of 8 people or fewer, built solely for witnessing a shared wound. The governing rule is strict. If anyone attempts to offer advice or resolve another person's pain, the group dissolves immediately. It is a furnace for holding reality, not a support group for fixing it. On an individual level, the Ashen Breathrite translates the state of the world into physical sensation. It involves holding a live coal until the heat becomes unbearable, grounding the mind in the unfixable nature of the moment. While holding the heat, you declare what you have taken from the world and what you still mourn, and ultimately what you choose to carry anyway. These mechanics redirect our energy. We stop trying to solve the pain of the entire globe and start building the endurance required to simply hold it. Look at these sentences. They describe a permanent condition. There is no final victory waiting for us. The oceans will continue to rise, and the algorithms will only get smarter. Attempting to fix a world that is already mid-collapse often serves as a shield against the grief of witnessing it. We have to drop the repair kit because the desire for a cure has become a distraction from the reality of the patient. Your new role is to become a conduit, a place where the brokenness of the world is finally met with undivided, unflinching awareness. This requires abandoning the pursuit of spiritual purity or ultimate transcendence. The only metric that matters now is radical accuracy, seeing the world exactly as it is, without looking away. The world does not need our simulated perfection or our exhausted hero complexes. It demands our honest temperature and our willingness to stay inside the wound.